early on in our season and tells us that the universe is in jeopardy, and in order to save the universe, Barry Allen's going to have to die. So there's that. And right out of the gates, we're kind of seeing what the fallout is from Nora's vanishing, and the different ways that Barry and Iris are both kind of not dealing with it in the best possible way. So that's kind of where we pick up.
So how is that, like, you know, just lost your daughter, now you're going to stress your wife out again because you're possibly...
I'm probably, yeah.
What is that going to play?
It's, you know, Iris is very Iris in her resolve when we find this information out, and Barry kind of finds his strength in her and trying to kind of figure out whatever we're going to do next. I think Barry is probably a little more shaken, to be honest, than Iris when we get this news, and she kind of snaps him out of that and makes him realize, like, this is huge, and let's focus on what we need to focus on and figure out what to do next, you know.
With the Arrow ending, do you feel like the Flash's responsibility inside the Arrowverse increases?
No. I just don't. I think in those terms, I guess. No, I mean, it'll be the Arrowverse forever. I can't imagine it's never going to be called anything else. That's, you know, the universe we live in, and yeah, no. I mean, I think our shows have always kind of like existed very separately, and that's why it's so cool to see us cross over and come together. So it's not like either of us really need the other show to stand up on our own two legs, but it's going to be weird without them. I mean, it's going to be really, really weird. And, you know, we only have one season technically contracted after this season, so we could be next. Like, the Supergirl verse.
So, like, basically the whole dynamic of you and your future daughter and such, and the fact that your character kind of had that "I told you so" about Thawne. Like,
right.
How did you get to that emotional kind of like?
For Thawne, and like the Thawne of it all, and the Nora Allen Barry's mom, like it's something visceral. I think it's all just from what the work we did in season 1 is like still there. Like in like it feels, that storyline feels really real to me for some reason. I always say, like, I've never lost a parent, but like, thank God, or any immediate family member. But I feel like I almost know what it would be like, because like that was so real to me. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Back away.
That was really real to me. I remember the night we shot this, when I went back in time, season 1, saw her death. I was home later that night, still like sobbing in the shower. So like that storyline is like really, really close to my heart, and like I hate Eobard Thawne, Grant. Like it's like in me. Like you know, like so there's no challenge in getting there when it comes to the Thawne storyline or the Nora Allen storyline.
You just see it like, I told you so.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah.
You say I love that area.
Yeah, this is a thrift store in New York. Yeah, a real Barry wore this to work every day. Yeah.
How'd you find it?
Just on the rack. It was, you know, it's a good find.
What fun and different kind of episode do you want to have this season?
I always, you know, we haven't done much of it where with the bowling stuff we did, the karaoke stuff, and like you don't need a whole episode devoted to that. It's just like even we could have a crazy action-packed traumatic episode and just have like a fun, you know, karaoke scene to open it up. Like I like that kind of stuff, just to see us like kind of letting loose and not doing anything that has to do with being Team Flash, but just kind of hanging out, and then see it lead into some craziness. Like that's fun. And we haven't done a lot of that. I feel it's just been drama and craziness for like a whole season.
Last question, please.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Barry's not aware of that at this point. So I think that's part of like when the Monitor shows up and says Barry Allen's going to die. I mean, he knows nothing. He doesn't know that Oliver's had that conversation with him. He doesn't. So I think we're both kind of on islands at this point, thinking like we're both doomed, you know? Yeah, Barry doesn't know about that deal that they made. Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.